Hello YouTube! I got the White Dwarf and Black Gobbo Star Player combo pack for Forge World, and I'm about to open it up. In this pack you get 2 star players. You get Grombrindal, the White Dwarf, and the Black Gobbo. Now these are designed to actually be played together in every game. There are special rules in the White Dwarf magazine for them. Essentially one shows up and then the other one shows up to oppose them. So that's pretty much how it works. I don't actually have the article for the rules, so I can't go over those with you right now. But I'm really here to just look at the minis anyway. So let's open it up, see what we got. Alright, let's take a look and see what's inside. We have the cover card, just like all the other releases from Forge World. Interestingly enough, since this is technically a star player, it is just a single front and back. There's no fold out for fluff in the middle, but you just have the front image and then the assembly instructions on the back. Have 2 bases, much like a lot of the other releases from Forge World. 1 slotted, 1 standard base, which is a little interesting since this is 2 separate miniatures. They did include base tabs. Now they're separate pieces. I don't really know why, but they did. This is not the first time I've actually seen this. The Grim Ironjaw had the same thing. Kind of an interesting choice. So we'll see. I might use that on the White Dwarf because it's got this little piece of rock he's standing on. Kind of looks kind of cool, so I think I might actually keep that. The Black Gobbo, probably not. So we have the actual White Dwarf himself. Mostly one piece. There's one additional arm here and a little beard braid. So he should be really easy to assemble. This is the Black Gobbo. He comes in a couple of different pieces, a torso, and then 1 extra arm, 1 extra leg. So I'm going to put these guys in a bath to get the release agent off of them, and then I'm going to start assembling them.
Inside, it says that I'm in need. I can choose to abide or choose to make believe. The choice is up to me, but the question is everything. So I have no peace of mind. Then no take backs this time. I'll stake it for what it's worth. I'll choose you for what it's worth. A bit of faith, a little too late. A little too late. There are some who fall in line. There are some who disagree.
Alright guys, assembly is done. All in all, the minis went together pretty easily. There are a couple of air bubbles and some seams that'll have to be cleaned up with some green stuff later. But all in all, these are pretty good, pretty easy miniatures to put together. This is the White Dwarf. It's a good mini. I like. There's a lot of details on it. It's going to be interesting to paint just because of the sheer number of details. The only thing that was a little iffy about with the White Dwarf here is his little beard piece right here. It's not a very solid fit, so I'm a little concerned with the strength of that joint over time, but we'll just have to see how it goes and find out. I did use that base tab so he can stand on his little rock here. I thought about pinning it, but then I realized, you know what, I'm going to have enough glue on the bottom of his feet because both of his feet are completely flat for once. So I figured out I had enough glue on the bottom of that I wouldn't need to worry about pinning it. There should be a nice, good, solid joint there. So it came out really well. Here is White Dwarf right next to the new Grim Iron Jaw, and as you can see, they're pretty much the same size. I did read something online where someone was saying they wanted to use the White Dwarf as a Grim Iron Jaw mini, but he ended up being way too small and they couldn't believe how small he was. I don't find that to be the case at all. I find him to be pretty much exactly the same size. Now, here is the Black Gobbo mini. You know, I gotta be honest, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this mini. I think it's kind of cool, but to me the pose is just a little bit wonky. I don't know, I never could kind of grasp it looking at the photos, and I grasp it better now in person, but I don't know. It's a cool mini, but it's not my favorite. Size comparison, again, pretty much identical in size to the current Goblins. His head's a little bigger, so he's kind of a little more the classic heroic scale, as opposed to a lot of the newer Blood Bowl minis, which are a little more realistic scale. So anyway, that's pretty much it. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe. Thanks.